Week 2 of our vlog. Super energized from the weekend. Spent it camping with family. Now I'm getting ready for this exciting week. For the most part, there's quite a few interviews as we try to hire the next 2 best marketers in Israel to join our team. Got a bunch of meetings set up with a couple of startups and technology companies, and I'll report as the week goes on. Have a great week. Bye-bye.
So the top priority goals are the same as the previous month. They want to rank highly in SEO. They want to grow their website and online assets, so ebooks, blogs. It's important to have the wheel turning. Most importantly is their brand image, to be seen as the authoritative figure. That's what a lot of our work is helping to position them in this light.
And the question is, how do they measure C?
It's very problematic, and I can say strongly, especially based on calls we had last week, it's quite happy with that. A quick summary of the work that was done. Last month we were doing LinkedIn Pulse content, working on blogs, and we moved the ebook into a first draft, and we did a lot of uploads to the website on events they're going to, PR and news articles that were released.
Love general website.
Yeah, they had an article that went out, huge coverage. Everybody picked it up. This month we developed a partners page, a main partner page, and then an inner page for their strategic partners. We released an ebook with the landing page. We did multiple translations projects. What was interesting to me is this is a snapshot of since January, so all the stats are taken from January. This page only went up last month, and it's already in our top 6 pages. So it is valuable what we're doing for them, and the experiment that I'm focusing on is domain authority. I think it's the most relevant for the accounts. It's titled Hacking Domain Authority. The background is SEO and brand awareness, and being seen as the authority is the most important to them. The current condition is that we're seeing like a stabilization in average ranking and visibility.
What's your hypothesis? Your hypothesis that if you invest all that, what will happen?
So I want to lift the visibility and average rankings. By the end of September, I want 5 backlinks, 5 authoritative backlinks. The proposal is we create a template. I think each template needs to be worked a little. Get it out to as many people as we can that we think are relevant. Finding people who have written or have no link on that word, then offering them to link to our site. I believe there is potential out there, especially after everybody picked up this article. I think now is a good time to go back and try and find whoever has them and make sure we're getting more links put in.
Just heading up to my meeting with Aurora Labs co-founder Ori, who reinvented predictive maintenance for the connected car. Interesting stuff. Looking forward to talking some strategy with them and tell you about it later.
Co-founder and CEO of Aurora Labs. We develop a self-healing platform for connected cars, which essentially means we detect, fix and update the lines of code running in your new cars to make them safe and ready for the future.
Incredible. Thanks for sharing with us, and do you mind sharing your major challenges going forward?
Major challenge going forward, it's taken an industry that used to run in 7-year development cycles and helping them get into weekly or monthly feature development and feature updates to meet the challenges of the autonomous vehicles and connected cars.
Just sat with yet another startup asking the same question. Is HubSpot CRM right for me? And the right question is, are they ready for marketing automation? Do they need a CRM and not simply use Excel or regular email to manage what they need in the meantime? Note to self, I think I'm going to do a short demo on how and why they would or wouldn't need the basic features that a CRM or a marketing automation platform like HubSpot would offer.
This is kind of like your home page of HubSpot. It is your marketing dashboard, and it's a dashboard where you can bring together various different reports from various different parts of your business into one dashboard. You can create up to 10 reports per dashboard. You can also you can automate the delivery of these reports to your team. So I can create a recurring email here, which is going to go out to the marketing team, for example, every week on Monday at 8 a.m. What this means, I guess, is that even if some of your users are not using HubSpot, they still get that data delivered to them into their inbox on a weekly basis or a daily basis or a monthly basis. It just makes sure that I guess your whole team is on the same page. You know exactly how you're performing, how you're trending towards your goals. The reports that I've got here, by the way, these are just really, really high level reports. Okay, so from a blogging perspective, how many blogs have we published? How many visitors have we gotten to our blog articles? How many RSS subscribers have we gotten? And there's like kind of, I guess, over time, the total number of visitors, total number of contacts that you've generated from your blog articles, and total number of customers.
Tough decisions to make this week. 3 interviews today, 3 more tomorrow, and 2 on Wednesday. How are we going to choose the best marketer for our team? I had a call yesterday with a company that was just searching B2B, kind of asking how they found us. Interesting conversation, because they're not a tech company. We only do tech, maybe we're not a good fit. We just had a conversation, and they like the approach that we have versus the other agencies that they'd spoken to. Or we said, oh, well,
So
think
can you define what about our approach is different?
She kept talking about technical SEO, and that's whatever she keeps hearing about. And then I was talking more about quality content and how to repurpose it into pillar content, and talking more about that and about some examples that we did and the process that we go through. And she was very excited about that. They can create great content, but they're really struggling with the SEO agencies on the one hand, and the other is that because they're HubSpot CMS, they've all the companies they've worked with, or they've worked with 2 or 3 companies before, they say they can handle it, and they just can't. So the fact that we also know SEO, we have a good and unique approach, but we also can, we have 2-3 in-house developers for that is something that's really attractive to her.
It's interesting for us to recognize what are the uniques.
Exactly, because that's something that we can already tweak here in the little bio. If we can find the points that people are saying why they chose to talk to us over others.
And you can read it in the leads that come in. They fill it in what their first
little
ask
message,
is, because that's what her ask was, is SEO and website maintenance.
Yeah.
And when you dig into the conversation, that's what it's additional color that she brought when I had that conversation. By the way, the meeting was great, because she went through the process, and then she set up the meeting on her own. I didn't even have the time to follow up with her. She'd already set up a meeting.
That's awesome.
So it was the meeting link is, we've seen that work. I've seen it work a few times.
I think SEO, when we explain it the way we do, people get very excited around it. But we're talking about how it also helps you align your strategy, B, tell a story, and C, it also helps you understand what you're doing to help SEO. I think people get really into it. Is that fair?
I do think some of the messages are more complex, because I know that in a conversation, because we understand the context, we can help them put together a content cluster strategy, and we can help them choose what's the right topics to focus about. We can go into the more strategic content marketing sides of it. The real art here is to choose the right topics. Give this task to an SEO agency. What they do is they come up with the terms that are most commonly searched for. But what happens is they don't understand the relevance of each of these terms to the specific intent that search has in relevance to the journey. And because they don't understand that, they will bring you topics that are with high search volume, but not necessarily with the right intent.
And it erodes the client's confidence in the SEO, because they're telling me to put these things
so
on,
you
but they
do
have nothing to do with
you
me.
generate clicks to your website through this strategy, but not qualified leads.
Yep.
That's the difference.
Right.
Side note is the same thing in paid media.
Right.
I mean, just fired McCann, and they were spending tens of thousands of dollars on advertising and getting traffic, but it was crap leads. And it's without going into too deep, it's probably because they don't have the deeper understanding of the technology, the persona,
the industry.
They can make beautiful ads, they can attract attention, they can get people to click. But in our, when we're dealing with a B2B, they're not looking for a million clicks, they're looking for the right click. What a great end to the week, signing up 2 new customers, one in the autonomous vehicle space and one in, I'll just say that their technology is helping save the world. hopefully we'll be able to share more about it in the future. Lots of interviews. I think we've got it. Hopefully we'll introduce our 2 new marketers next week. We had a great internal meeting reviewing a bunch of our customers. A really good meeting with Aurora Labs. Internal meeting talking about our marketing strategy. And more to come next week. Some interesting meetings, new news, and exciting tips.